So let me recap what this index function is doing. All right, so we're trying to construct a calculated column. So we learned before, in a calculated column, the value of each row is computed based on information from that row. That's called row context, which provide all the information needed to calculate the value of that row. Okay, so as Power BI process a particular row, the row context is going to be used to compute the value of this calculated column for that row. So here, assuming currently Power BI is processing the row related to Apple on March 30th, 2023. Okay, so index function is gonna, of course, index function is gonna use that row context. Okay, so with that in mind, index function is gonna first take a look at the historical daily data set. All right, and based on the match by, index function knows that this data set is going to be identified by the stock symbol and the date. All right, so each row basically corresponds to a particular stock symbol on a particular day. Okay, this partition by argument tells the index function that the historical daily data set is going to be partitioned according to different stock symbols. So Apple is going to be one group with all the dates related to Apple. All right, Tesla is going to be another group with all the trading dates associated with Tesla. So that's what the partition by doing. Order by basically tells Power BI that for each partition, basically for each stock symbol, the dates are going to be sorted in ascending order. Okay, so here I specified ASC, that's ascending order. Okay, you can also sort the dates in a descending order. Okay, so anyways, these three arguments basically make sure the data set the index function is working on is going to be sorted into different groups, each group being a particular stock, and within each group, the dates are being sorted ascendingly. All right, so for Apple, for that group, the first observation in that group is going to be the first trading day for Apple. Second observation is going to be the second trading day for Apple, all the way to the last trading day for Apple. Then it moves on to the second group. Assuming it's Tesla, then we're going to have, again, within that group, the first observation is going to be the first trading day for Tesla, and the last observation is going to be the last trading day for Tesla. All right. So with this sorting, the next thing index function is going to do is to retrieve the very last observation for the current partition. All right, this -1 basically is trying to retrieve the very last row for the current partition. When I say the current partition, that is determined by the row context. All right, as we said in the example, we're looking at if the Power BI is looking at this particular row, which is representing Apple on March 30th, 2023, then the row context says, well, we're currently looking at Apple. So the current partition is going to be the partition for Apple. It's going to be that group of rows that's related to Apple. So the index function based on the current partition, which is Apple, is going to look only at the Apple partition. All right, and index function is going to retrieve the very last row for that Apple partition, basically the last trading day for Apple. All right,